Guys, I have done the impossible. I completed Fierce Battle 15. Not only with not a full team, but also with a level 1, no equipment, just level 1 weapon unit. Now unfortunately, he did end up dying, but I'm gonna do one more run where I'm gonna get 3 star. First thing that you should know is that the first phase of the boss, he has a revive. If you do a certain amount of damage on him, he will not revive, he has a heal, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna nuke the boss, and then once he gets to like 4 HP bar, he will instantly get his turn, even if you have broken his plating. I'm just gonna fast forward it to when I get to that phase. Alright, hopefully I crit here. Of course. Maybe I can still get the HP low enough that he heals. The boss is, you know, in the stun state, by the way, right? Let me see if I... Okay, my Shinomiya is about to move once again. So I should be able to do enough damage to bring the boss's HP low enough. Maybe. Okay, see? He's gonna be healing out, right? Not the best showcase, but that's pretty much it. Even if you nuke him, while you chain your ult, he will cut in between and heal up once you get him to below, I think 2 health bars or something. Now, let me show you the cheese strat. The best unit that only requires to be level 1, no need to build him at all, is none other than this bald ass dude. Someone sneezes on him and he just dies. Alright, so what does he do? As you can see, I don't even have uni parts on him. The only weapon I have on him is a level 1 AR Octopus. Hit rate plus 17%. This is, for those who don't know, this is basically accuracy. It makes you land your debuffs at a higher rate. After the equipped unit attacks the Kaiju that has a debuff, he also gains 30% alt gauge. And this can be all of his skills, right? You're only going to be using this weapon just for this effect, because you need to get some alt gauge on him. This is a very slow unit, but the reason why you're going to be using this guy is none other than the Loud Grenade. Look at this attack. Deals shot damage equals to 224% of this unit's attack to a single Kaiju. After attacking, has an 80% base chance to apply stun 1 turn to the target. Now, I think if you level it up, it can go up to 100%. Let me check. Nah, it only goes up the multiplier. Maybe at higher levels, it gives you a higher chance, or maybe even 2 turns. If it's 2 turns, it's completely broken, by the way. But this skill works on bosses. I can't believe it. It's just crazy, bruh. I was testing it out first. He was missing like twice in a row, and I gave it a few more shots, and I tried to stun the boss when he has plating, and then without plating, he failed a lot of times. But that one time, I landed it when the boss does not have a plating, and I nuked the boss to hell. He didn't heal. He took his turn and he didn't heal. I think I recorded it as well, if I couldn't get in this run. But there's a specific way that you're gonna play this team. You're gonna want to break the enemy's plating with Kafka, so that this bald dude will follow up, so that you can gain your alt gauge. So the first attack, you're gonna be using Kafka's S1 or basic attack onto the boss, and then you're gonna be using Shinomiya's AoE. And then this time, when you get his turn, you're gonna be using his combat ability, which is a apply poison on the enemy, and you're gonna be applying the poison on the left or right minion, whichever one you want, right? I think I failed. This clown. This clown just failed. Okay, if you fail, just restart. This is gonna require you a lot of restarts because obviously he's level 1, right? If you get sneezed upon, he just dies. So you need the boss and also the ads to not target him. My Shinomiya, what's his name again? Hoshina? Can take 1 hit, maybe 2, if I'm lucky. Because he's also not level 90. He's level 80. He's fake level 90. I'm gonna mention that a lot, which I'll explain later. But again, when you get his turn, you're gonna be applying the poison on one of the ads. Alright, we landed the poison. Remember the weapon that I used just now? Now you're gonna be using Hoshina's S1 again, just to lower the plating on the boss. Nice, he didn't target the bald dude. And now you're gonna be breaking the plating on the left dude. Make sure it's the left dude, right? The one that has the poison, because when he follows up, when the bald dude follows up, he's gonna gain extra 30% out gauge. All right, and you also kind of want to use your Kafka's ability right here, so that he can gain more out gauge. I think maybe S1 also is gonna be enough. So as you can see right here, bald dude's already at half of the out gauge, and then now you basically need to chance it on the right dude to not target your baldy, right? Because if he does, then you're just gonna die. So what you want to do is just use your S1 or basic attack onto the poison dude, so that you can gain the out gauge. Now you can start buffing up your Shinomiya. That's gonna be 2 turns. Hopefully, come on, please don't target him. Nice, nice, yahoo. Okay. All right. Now you need one more RNG, and you are scot-free. Okay, so in this case, what I can do is I can just use his S1, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna use his S1 only on the boss, break the plating. This guy follows up. Nice. Oh my god. Okay, and then we can buff up Kafka, because now he has the ultimate. Now you AoE, spam your Shinomiya's ults and hope for a crit. Now you line up all of the ults. You line up this bald dude's ult, you line up Kafka's ult, and you also line up this dude's ult, right? And then you hope for a crit. Please. I have like, let's go, 41,000 boyo. Alright, 80% chance to stun. Can we do it? Wait, this guy, okay, this guy's not moving anytime soon. Please stun. 80% by the way. 80%. Yo, let's go. Come on. Check this out. Now let's take a look. Let's take a look at Kafka's crit chance. Oh my god, that's pretty low. 44%. I think he does get an additional 15% if he had attacks like. Please. No. We can still win. Come on. If that dude that's about to move right now does not go for Baldy, then we are Gucci. Or maybe not, because the boss still has a shit ton of HP. Also, you need to play around with your SP gauge because of Hoshina. If you end up with 1 SP gauge, your linking buddy, which is going to be my Shinomiya, will get I think a 40% crit damage boost or something. So now if I use this guy, if I use his combat ability, he's going to put my combat ability at 1, 0. Okay, so I'm just going to use his auto attack. And then, please. Oh, no! If I had a tank here, no. You can see how close it is, right? If I were to get Shinomiya's, Hoshina's turn, look at how close it is. My Shinomiya is about to nuke as well. Oh, man. Alright, let's restart. I'm just gonna skip to when I get a good run. Oh my god, this is... Oh my god. This is gonna be a great run. I can already feel it. I'm gonna be using his strong attack, so I can reduce my gauge to 1 when I cast Hoshina's support ability onto Kafka, because I already have it on Shinomiya, right? 210, yep, ST up, and Kafka has 0. So if I were to use his support ability on Kafka, now I have 1 out gauge, which means my Shinomiya right now gets crit damage boost plus 42%. Resourcefulness in a pinch. That is Hoshina's passive. Okay, now we just hope and pray that we land everything. I think I can You know what? Let's go for the stun first. You know. Come on, man. The RNG is surprisingly not that high because every single time the enemy attacks, it is a 75% roll in your favor, right? Okay, nice. We landed the stun. AoE. Boom. Ooh, crit. 25,000, bro. Alright. Line up all of the ultimates. Boom. Crit. Shinomiya, please. Defense break crit. Let's go. 66,000. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Okay, now Kafka's gonna crit. He's gonna crit, man. I'm telling you. Oh my god, that's a kill. Bye-bye. Level 1 unit is carrying this game mode. Holy god damn. Alright, this one is a free win because I already tried it. And also, if you fail the second team, if one of your units die and you know that you can clear it with full team alive, just restart the battle, because when you restart the battle, it will restart on the wave that you restart at, right? In this game, defense stat is really OP because I don't think it goes with a damage. Hold on, let me not yap too much. I don't think it goes with a typical damage reduction formula. I think it goes out with a flat damage reduction. Holy hell, that damage is crazy. So what I mean by that is, for example, if you have 100 defense and the enemy has 100 attack, the enemy will do 1 damage to you or 0. And if the enemy has a multiplier of 200%, it will minus the attack first, and then it will times the multiplier, which means the enemy is going to do 2 damage to you instead of 200 or instead of 100. At least that's what I think it is, because the little amount of defense that I get from just leveling up my unit by 1 level is enough for me to tank a lot of stuff. So I'll show you my levels after this. You're gonna think that my units are all level 100 or something. No, my Shinomiya is level 89. My Gen and Reno is level 90. They're level 90 and my Shinomiya is level fake 100. What I mean by fake 100 is you only level up, you ascend her to level 90, you level up to level 90, and then you awaken her to be at 90 out of 100. Just awakening alone gives you stats, right? So yeah, you don't really need to level up your Shinomiya. Obviously it's gonna be useful if you level her up, but it takes way too much stamina to level up a unit from even 80 to 90 and 90 to 100. I think it takes like, ooh, look at that, 10,000 without a support as well. His shield is so good, man. It doesn't seem like a lot, it's like 200, but if your allies are tanky enough, that shield can last for like 2 turns for 2 attacks. And also, some people are using the healer. She is not as tanky as you think because her defense is, for me, it's kind of low. I think I'm dead. I might be dead here because the boss is gonna ult me unless I can freeze him. I basically took no damage from that. It should be a win, I think, because I can... No, I can't stun him because I'm doing blunt damage here. The plating mechanic in this game is very important. You can't just go in a content without knowing what the enemy plating has. It's one of the unique gameplay of this game. If you go in blind, you're gonna lose a lot of your games, or you're gonna have a lot of trouble. Also, I got really lucky with Jen's weapon. I managed to get 2 copies of Jen's weapon and also Shinomiya's weapon as well. I got 2 copies. I wanted exactly Shinomiya because she is a defense breaker, but later on I realized that there's another defense breaker in the game. I'm just gonna do this. There's 3 defense breaker in this game, I think. One of them is Kafka. One of them is the 4-star guy that has it on the ultimate. In my opinion, the best one is Kafka because his is on the combat ability. Shinomiya is on ultimate, but her ultimate hits hard, so it's a two-way ult. You can hit hard and also for utility as well. You saw just now I hit like 60 million. Not 60 million, 60,000. We're not at 60 million yet. I think I'm dead. I'm yapping too much, I'm not focusing. That run was just so good, man. It only took me like 2 runs. Okay, we tanked. But I can't break his plating though. I can't break his plating. If I can kill him here, that would be nice. Crit, please. Crit. Oh, not even close. Defense. Come on, please survive. This should be around like 13 to 14 turns. Nice, we won. Look at that, first try. Boom, 3-star. First ever in the world. Nah, I'm just kidding. Probably someone has done it already. There we go, round 11, even faster than just now. With non-fully built out team and a level 1 4-star. Very cool. Alright, now let me show you my levels. We have completed every single thing in the game right now, including Expedition. If you watched my previous video, I did reach 1500. Alright, now let me show you my units. My Shinomiya, like I said, is going to be a fake level 90. This is very helpful to run a fake level 90 because if you look at this Reno right here, right? If I were to click enhance, just leveling up, just awakening him to level 90 or level 100 gives him all of these stats. Crit rate plus 6%, ice damage plus 8%, and already you get raw stats already. 37 attack, and again, like I said, defense, even though it seems like that's nothing, like 33 seems like it's nothing, that is a lot of defense. And you get a lot of damage reduction from that. My Gen, once again, is level 90. His weapon is fake level 70. Weapon also works. You just awaken the weapon and you get raw stats just from the awakening. My Isao is using a level 4-star weapon, FS Grizzly. It's pretty shit, not gonna lie. And then my Soshiro is also a fake level 90. His weapon is a 5-star weapon. This one is pretty good because it gives him a lot of speed. As you can see just now, I was cycling with this guy like an insane amount. I don't use her anymore because, like I said, her defense is... Maybe it's because I have her at level 60, right? She's getting one-shotted. Even though she has like 2000 HP, that's... You shouldn't be swayed by a character's HP, even though it's 2000 or 3000. If their defense is low, like in 700s, they're gonna take like 1000 to 2000 attack damage in higher level content. So HP doesn't really, you know, mean that much in this game, if that makes any sense. I use her for the raid battle. She's pretty good. You don't need any levels on her because the raid battle does 0 damage. I don't really use him anymore. I tried to use him in the fierce battle level 15 because he is kind of useful when he does transform. His attack, this one, becomes an AoE blunt, and he's the only unit that does AoE blunt damage, if I'm not mistaken. I recently got her from standard banner. She's kind of useless, not gonna lie, she's too slow. She is AoE, but she does no damage. And she only does one type of attack. Jen is a much better unit than her. It's like a power crab version of Rin. And the Baldy right here, the GOAT. Look at this, not even leveled up skill. Not even, I don't even have this skills unlocked. His stats, his weapon, not even leveled up. No uni parts. The GOAT with 97 speed, 119 defense. Cleared the hardest content in the game for me. The rest I don't really use. In this game, while supports are good, they are not practical enough because of the plating mechanic. If you were to run a support like this guy, his ult doesn't do damage, right? When you don't do damage, you don't reduce enemies' plating, which is very tough. It makes the content even tougher. I am using Soshiro because I have him high level, and his buff is just way too good to pass up on. Also, my Kafka, or Kaiju number 8, is level 90. I wanted to make him fake level 100 as well, but not needed. he is so tanky, man. I thought he was gonna get power crap very early on because he couldn't get uni parts and also he can use weapons. But he gets so much stats from passive, from skill 1, from this to 35% defense. You saw how many hits he tanked for double digits. In Dokkan terms, double digit means absolutely no damage. This dude tanked all of those hits at double digit. Crit rate, again, that's why he was criting a lot. And also speed as well. Speed on this guy is very important because you want to taunt the enemy first, right, before they can move. Yeah, that is game completed. I just got done recording the expedition as well. So we finished the game on day 6. Completely free to play. Oh, there we go. Purchase history. There we go. Completely free to play. 6 days. Next videos, I'm probably gonna do a showcase on Shinomiya, because in YouTube, a lot of people go for Gen, Reno, which both are top tier units. They're definitely better than Shinomiya, obviously, but Shinomiya is a very good nuker. She doesn't need a lot of setup. She gets her ult really fast because she gains 60 ult gauge at the start of combat, and her skill, what the hell is going on? I can't even see. Her skill is bugged. Her skill gives, I think it's 99 or 81 ult gauge. But yeah, probably my next video is going to be a showcase on Shinomiya. Absolute unit. That's about it. Ciao.